And that's for the piggies in every US city thinking a seat in the back row is Porsche because of European history. They miss seeing the monocle though, so I be in the front row on days I'm making dough. All alone, in the zone, on the phone, until the trailers go off the screen, along with all those production companies that never did a thing for me.
People tend to ask me why I can't stand going back to California, my state of origin as a born and raised Angelino. Exhibit Clika. The Michael Green production shows exactly what it takes to make it in Cali. A, you have to be Hispanic. B, you have to be heavily involved in the movement of narcotics. C, you must have an intact family unit. And D, you have to be tolerable of banda corridos. None of these things I was able to do, which is why I did not have a wonderful time growing up in my stomping grounds circa the new millennium. Usually I admonish films that push on ethnic stereotypes, but I didn't find much that wasn't on the nose in Clika. Other than that, JD's character, Dilla is turning over in his grave, would have been recording Chicano rap, not corridos over bachata strings. I like that the film took audiences around SoCal, showing some of the differences between IE and LA. But I thought that JD's streetwise sense in the film was abnormally lacking for somebody supposedly SoCal raised. Also, nobody wears the Pro Club logo on the outside of their t-shirt. At least the police brutality and dealings between cops and criminals for both their lucrative gain was front and center during the climax, as well as the hypocrisy and cognitive dissonance drug runners have when they go legit and act as if their criminality wasn't the basis to why they and their family will never go hungry again. These are the highlights of a Chicano Scarface rehash set in Yuba of all places, probably because of the lack of real criminal activity there to tie back to the square cast for fear of misrepresentation, as if there needs to be another American Me Mexican Mafia situation, where a kid who's dumb enough to not realize a GNX been a hot car before K-Dot lucks up in life because he's a drug mule waving the Mexican flag on U.S. soil while looking like a descendant of the conquistadors singing self-incriminating ballads to build a fan base. Ladies and gentlemen, this has to be what the Dream Act has been all about since its inception. Viva la Mexico.
Pop your popcorn. That's for the piggies in every US city thinking a seat in the back row is Porsche because of European history. They miss seeing the monocle though, so I be in the front row on days I'm making dough. All alone, in the zone, on the phone, until the trailers go off the screen, along with all those production companies that never did a thing for me.